Do you remember your first rap?
It goes,
Uh-oh.
One day in the summer long ago, me and my friends, we had a show. And after the show, the crowd went wild. Your mother, your father, and even your child. I was like 8.
Do you remember the first rhyme you wrote?
It was simple. My name is Nasir, the rhyme engineer. If you want to battle, I end your career. I was about, that's the earliest rhyme I remember, about maybe 11, 12, something like that.
No doubt. The rhyme engineer?
Yeah.
Let's go it down, let's go it down.
1, 2, 3, 4, hit it!
That radioactive, attractive, hyperactive, I drop bombs. My rhymes are massive, I work fantastic. Realistic, my raps are drastic, not simplistic.
Tons of demos. We had 550 Fahrenheit, Top Choice of the Female, Persuasion. We had mad demos. I think Nas has the tapes. Like, I think once the bread was good, like, he was like, yo, I secured them tapes. I remember him telling me that one time, like, yo, I got them tapes too, so they're somewhere in the world.
Inhale and exhale. Check it out, y'all. 1, 2, now, gotta check it. Verbal assassin, my architecture wrecks your speech corrector like a professor coming off the top of my head just like dandruff. Go ahead and stand tough, I'll murder you in handcuffs. Blurring your vision, there's no competition, so you'll stop your wishing when I rock you listen. Plus I'm the nigga that got the beef with the priest. Raps will never cease, they label me the beast. Nasty Nas has to rise cause I'm wise. This is exercise till the microphone dies. The funk inhale, a good fellow mellow and exhale yellow. With the Alizé, I'm a parlay. Wake up from payment of a gypsy on a paradise island. On Mike Sabi wildin' freestyling and paragraphs.
Your homeboys was playing this record that I'd never heard before in my life. I heard it one time oldie. I don't know if you remember this story. I'm walking through Vernon Boulevard, and when I finally met you, they was playing this record. Now, you tell me if I'm bugging. There's a lady cop sucking a thug's dick on some bug shit.
Yeah,
you remember? You never threw that record out, right?
Nah.
I always look at lost tapes for that record. You know what I'm talking about?
You've been waiting for that record.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, cause it's the first time I feel like Lil Wayne bitch and shit.
Oh shit, no.
Mr. Officer?
Yeah, you know when I heard that song, it reminded me of that shit. But I didn't think nobody even that you wouldn't even heard that joint, dog.
No one knows.
That's crazy.
No one knows. I swear to God, I was like, yo, Lil Wayne.
So how long ago was this that you heard this record?
This was after it was written. It was written. I remember they playing on a $50 Panasonic. And I remember, I was like, damn, this nigga saying that he's fucking a lady cop. And I had never knew that people could say that shit. I was so scared. That was like your nigga album before nigga album.
Facts. Facts. That's the truth.
You know what?
I remember that song, dog. Like, I think L.E.S. might have did that. So I didn't know what to do with the song, though.
Right.
You know, that's lost. That's 20-something years ago.
Wow.
That's crazy, bro.
My pen's a paintbrush with coloring books of gangsters. Hoes who never change his tampons, thinking. Hot as a bullet that went in Abe Lincoln. The page is the inkaholic, addict for drinking. The 100-proof truth pouring down my platinum ink pen. Slipping, niggas forgetting. The child of Medusa's risen. Twisted snakehead you shouldn't vision. Ice grill, yard of stone, hypnotism. Born with intuition. As an infant to keep me living, my mom's fought off bats. Giant size, flapping wings, 6 with attack, crying eyes. The next rapper king to react. The science god is to know thyself. To civilize those around you's a slow process. I release on my own recognizance. My subconscious on a trap as bomb as this one. Your ears are intertwined with. I kick it first to MCs, get the curse. Get the curse, worse than superstition to MCs. Like the virus, bad luck, like opening the tomb of King Tut. Feel the hand of the mummy's touch. Cover your flow like a web of a black widow. You feel fame, retribution.
Swizz did the original Ether. That's the one he originally rhymed over. It was faster, and it was just a lot more noisier.
Was it the same lyrics or no?
Little variations. You know, I'm sure you heard of, you know what I'm saying, the Dame Dash plane crash and all that, the shit with the rhymes and shit.
No,
it was like,
actually.
Sorry, Aaliyah, I'm sorry it was you in the plane crash. It should have been Jay and Dame Dash.
You said that Nas watered down his lyrics for the final Ether because I guess he took out.
When I had the show in Rochester, the fans haven't heard Ether yet.
Okay.
So they wanted me to say something. I didn't want to say Ether, they didn't know it.
Okay.
So I had just thought of something on the spot.
I was mad. I didn't really want to say that. I said, rest in peace, Aaliyah, I love you. Instead of you in that plane crash, it should have been. But, you know, that's me speaking out of...
At the moment.
At the moment, and no disrespect, Aaliyah was a beautiful woman and a queen, so obviously I wasn't dissing her when I said, rest in peace, I love you, because I did love her when she was living, as well as now. So, I mean, I definitely take that back. I take that one back.
You know, if you have a Nas and Sade record, everybody wants to hear it, you know. There's Sade's Lovers Rock remixes with Nas on it that I did. When that was going to be a single, then they decided to not put that out and put out the live album because the tour was where they were. Like, it was done. We did that in 2001.
Are there enough records in the stash to make a Salaam Remi, Nas, Lost tapes just for you guys? Is there enough?
Probably about 2 albums or 3, easily. 2 or 3 easy.
Can we get a mixtape or something this year? Just between you guys.
Nas don't like to do mixtapes, you know. You'll get an album, I'm sure.
I used to drive in a circle before I pulled up. Now I just go up. They know when I got it tucked.
J-Love, nigga.
Racist neighbors flinching. They don't know if I'ma rob them or if I'm Russell Simmons. They thought it was me, just like Mike Bivens. They pray for my downfall like the mom of Robin Givens. Watching how you living. I just wanted to roll a B-O-U-N-T and watch BT. Picture Amory eating free. I'm trying to write hood movies like Posse and 5 Heartbeats. I'm all inside a dark room. My incense smoke took the form of a ghost and it spoke. It said Nas be the best on both coasts. You so big, you should write the word slave on both sides of your beards like Prince did. So what's this? Fuck St. Nicholas. You the only ghetto nigga in the hood getting what it is? Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. What it is? What it is? Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. What it is? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. What it is, nigga, what it is, what it is, nigga, what it is. Yeah, he's a kaleidoscope to look in. Of black men and white women, sometimes together make exotic looking children. But mixed race kids become fixated on separating themselves from the hatred. Your grandma on the black side made you slang the station. Your grandma on the white side was educated in schools that was segregated. Maybe she was racist. Maybe you can't today school her on some brand new today shit. If I grew up a rich boy, like this boy, this white boy, like you boy, the Christmas toys, the privileged joys, I think I'd be less stressed. The whole family at home, the ideal address. But he dealing with self-mutilation, Dungeons and Dragons, Ouija boards, rituals with Satan. Yeah, we grew up with similar anger. Colors.
I got about 4 Nas records that nobody heard.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, talk about working with Nas, though.
That was great. That was great. It was me, him, Erica, Jay Electronica, and Khalid. All of us was up in New York. Electric Lady Studios, just owning the fuck out. Burning good, you know what I mean?
Of course.
Talking about aliens and UFOs and planets. Just into our shit.
Time traveling and shit.
Yeah, I was with the Galactic Pack around that time. I felt at home with all them, man, because they was all, you know, when I be getting into that shit, people be looking at me like, all right, so, man. I'm like, man, y'all don't think that shit is real?
Come on.
Man, come on, I got footage.
Come on.
So, yeah, that was dope, man. Nas, man, incredible artist, man. And I was great working with him because I had always been hearing that. They say Nas didn't really like laying vocals when anybody else was there besides his engineer.
Yeah.
And shit, we got a lot of stuff done right there, you know, on the spot. And he went in the booth like I wasn't there.
Damn.
It was dope.
The scientist, the king, the scientist coming so.
We're gonna do a song. We're gonna do a song that you never heard before.
Lame foot soldiers get croaked in my vicinity. The O for O murder, criminal activity. Diamond encrusted bracelets, escape death. Cars and yachts, I flaunt things that say success. So to the warden turns my electric chair on. Inside a LeBaron trunk, got Pakistan hair on. Nasir Jones, not a capo. The Picasso word painter, Black Sinatra, rap King Cole, gangster. Point blank body armor. I'm Valence, you're the Dalai Lama. You just holler drama.
Vito Pagante, my own people that got me. That's what I get for snoozing, moving too sloppy. When I'm back brilliant, my brain's back in the building. The lights back on in the fridge. Dig, brand new and improved. Stage 2 of my groove.
They say I'm so badass. These are my greatest hits, page 6.
www.thesource.to.
Call me Ruler Jr. Hands like Mark Breland. Valentine nails spilling on my shams, the Baron. Valleys on the feet. Around the time, Slick Rick dilly dally. Dipped into the alley. Round this girl named Sally from the Valley. Now we posted up in Maui. Honolulu, kinda cuckoo. Got my Times Square pioneer, 40 dudes, 40 below boots, 40-ounce brew, the true bishop from Juice, running wild loose. Me and my 40 troops is stupid. Styling was I just brown and beige, Desert Storm camouflage it. Wolves, bail jumpers, making sales pump it is nothing to grab something and start. Let me hold it low. Tattoo, my instincts guide me through this crazy low culture. Good angel, bad angel, sitting on both shoulders. Won't be trying to gas me, manipulate me, tempt me, make me have no soul. So I like to take a toll. All in favor of the days when the day. I lived, I cried, I loved, I died in war. I rise once more to conquer the vengeance, slaughter, repentance. The drama is endless, the pain. My dreams are demented with demons and witches who feed on my greed for money, for sex. Was hungry, was stressed, was young and obsessed with Bentleys to dress, expensive tuxedos and gators with diamonds. My nature became cocaine, relying on iron with clips and corners and fiends on cracks. Left foes with starve, I feel them inside my brain and they screaming. I've tried to feed them, my foes were jealous. My soldiers not loyal, I showed them the ways to water they drink, and they thought they could poison my cup so they would be rich. Without me they bit the hand that fed them. I loaded my weapon, exploded and left them with death. To have them I wanted, but bastards was with it. The country, the Senate, they hunt for me. But listen, I've changed my description. They raided my home and I'm gone. Fuck yours, everything that comes blessings. Listen to the chairman, happy sativa after the session. Poured with a Dutch, the master collection. DMC Stetson hat with a Mac on my press. I'm on my Queens and Y, that Darryl Mack impression. Counting stacks in a 70s Lincoln, tats faded. I need to re-eagle, cash made, TMZ creeping, we gets no privacy, no blemishes. Relationship lasts 3 months and a half. First day I meet him, I smash, then we ride. 100 on the meter with my feet on the gas. Bigger smiles, bigger house while we eating halal, inshallah.
I'm gonna take this question to like Lost Tapes. Is there a record or a verse or a collaboration that you did that just didn't come out, that's somewhere in somebody's drive that it's just...
There gotta be, I wanna say Sony, in the Sony vaults, there has to be at least 2 albums. Stuff produced by Havoc. Wow. A whole bunch of guys. It has to be at least 2 albums with raw stuff. Maybe 3. Maybe 3 albums. Cause 2, nah. It gotta be at least in them Sony vaults. It has to be. Cause all I did, I stayed in the studio, I recorded records. They was hard, they was different, you know. It was just about rhyming and saying stuff that people were scared to say. You know, the more gross stuff you say, the more crazy the stuff you say back then was in. But I didn't let it out. It was just stuff that was too crazy. And a lot of street stuff too. And a lot of experimentation just with topics and stuff. I think about those records time to time. Every once in a while, one of them come to my head and I wish I could remember it. But I don't know who else got records, but Sony got some.
That means we get more Lost Tapes, or you gonna keep that lost? I'm
gonna keep it lost. I did enough. I got enough for a Lost Tapes 2 now, and a Lost Tapes 3, and a Lost Tapes 4. And the next one won't be 17 years. The next one, each one sounds different. Each one sounds different than the last one. This one is definitely different because I'm different. And we've been doing stuff from the Hip Hop Is Dead album that didn't make it, the Untitled album that didn't make it, Life Is Good album that didn't make it, and then all the stuff in between. I really want to inspire you all to really do what you need to do in your heart and never be distracted by naysayers and people who don't really know what it is that's making you tick, that's making you pushing the blood through your veins to do great. Always think about what your goals was when you was a youngin' to now. You were dreaming this shit for a long time. Don't let nobody just tell you something that will tear you apart from your dream and your journey.
I've tried this a lot of times. Okay, I've tried to do this over and over and over, but this time I think it's for real. This time I think it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I remixed the album. I've done what I can. This time I've gotten the call. I've gotten the Nas call. Okay, so we're gonna play a joint that I sent to him, and you check it out.
Judge.
Says something